Alrighty, the Green Crystal Quest, what is this, number 3, I believe? Number 2? And we are going to go, wow, 800. I thought we only got 700 for these. But we are going to go ahead and bring Ace, Rem, and Iris to this. We didn't re-roll it, just because this is the Rex Shinryu fight, and from what I remember, the mechanics aren't super, like, dense or anything like that. Like, I think we just really have a tight turn count to deal with, and these guys take plenty of turns. So it's going to be a nice time for, you know, Ace to just go on hand with off turn. We do have some pretty good protection and mitigation in Iris and Rem, you know, just to, they're going to allow us to not die, basically. And just to ignore all of their HP attacks done to us. We do have to keep in mind that these guys do counterattack us for any elements that aren't water or thunder, I believe. Because I think this is around the time, it was like Rex and Garnet. I think those two got reran, so, you know. Fight with the mechanics very catered towards what they were going for, like in terms of, you know, base kits and all that, enchanting and whatnot. But this fight should be over, you know, before we know it. And I think we're actually going to go for a Rem FR phase, believe it or not. I think she's actually has the easiest FR among the three for everyone to actually fulfill the conditions, just because her BT effect does allow everybody to actually contribute. So that's kind of neat. And here we're actually going to go ahead and get Iris's BT effect up and going. I know, a Rem FR phase, huh? But she actually does provide like 60% for everyone that can contribute. And then, you know, she does 80% when she does it. And when you like when you actually count echoes and stuff, we should be able to get 80% per turn and really bump this gauge up pretty high. And it'll be a nice showcase of just like, you know, of what Rem could actually contribute when you do use her FR, because I do think it's like not terrible as long as you have echoes along with her turn. Like there's you know, it's not a dead FR, it's not useless. So there's definitely things to be done. But I think, is this turn order right? Yeah, turn order looks good enough. So here we're just gonna go ahead and apply some Seymour debuffs real quick. See more of these Lamount. And then we're just gonna go straight into Rem's burst phase to really just to get this going. We'll go ahead and refresh the LD while we can. And we'll just go ahead and, you know, EX and then free skill all day. And I think we could do double ace turn, but I don't think that's optimal. I think what we're actually going to do is I don't think we're gonna press swap turns. I don't think we're gonna press swap turns. We can swap into ace. Maybe just swapping into ace is a good idea, just so we can move Rem up. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Just so we can at least get his trap going. Actually, if I press that again, does ace move up even more? The questions. I don't know, let's see what happens. He does. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Just because these guys charge fairly fast on our own player turns, so... yeah, that might have actually been a mistake. Lamau. Ah, it's fine. Because we do need... I did say this was going to be a Rem FR time. So, you know, not seeing Rem's turn and then being at 69% nice will be a little, you know, a little suspect. But I think we'll... as long as we can get to Rem's turn, we should be able to get this done. And even with Rem's BT effect, we could actually get Iris's conditions fulfilled as well. But with Iris, we need melee attacks in particular to get the other 30%. And I just don't think we have melee attackers on the team. You know, it's Aces and Rem are both magic. And Rem's changed HP, like her HP++ is melee. Oh wow, this actually worked out perfect. Rem's here now. That's actually exactly where I want her to be. Let's go ahead and him a healing. Get some magic bravery up. Even though we're probably not going to need it. I brought Deuce because why wouldn't I bring Deuce? Are you crazy? Actually, now that we're getting characters that are like warping up, I hope we get Deuce soon. I kind of doubt it because she's like really far into the future. I think she's like 5 months from now or something. Or maybe lower than that. Maybe like 3 or 4. But yeah, when's Deuce? Oh god. They gained like 20% there for no reason. Okay, and the cool part about Ace's trap too is that he actually does contribute to the summon. You see summon the gauge goes up there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow, we just barely beat them to it. Alrighty, no more messing around. Let's get to this FR time. And that's the cool part about Rem's BT. It's like, you know, as long as you have that up, you'll be able to actually fulfill the conditions for FR for the whole team. And that's pretty darn good. 3%. I forget whose call I have on Iris actually. And we just have the traps galore. And luckily we could refresh them pretty normally. Like I can just press the echo here, but I'm actually gonna go for our BT effect because we actually didn't get that up at all. And Ace, you know, he kind of needs turns for that to actually keep going, or to ramp up. And I'm not sure if Rem actually allowed that attack in particular to battery the party. Oh, it did. You see, 63%. Yeah, normally, you know, without Rem's BT effect, we wouldn't actually be able to fulfill that condition, but because she has that up, we'll be doing it no problem. Then, yeah, you know. I think Iris just has battery for the party in most of her kit anyway, so she fulfills that quite nicely. So these would just be like nice 80%. And then on Rem's own turn, she'll like have 100% off her echo. So I think there's some like nice synergy going on. Execution, Lamau. And they're basically not going to be able to do anything to us while Iris's BT effect is up. You know, setting their maximum brave to 0. It's pretty good. Here I think we just go ahead and switch into Ace. Just so we can get that trap back up. Actually, Ace was already coming up, wasn't he? Is he going to get 2 turns? I wonder if that's ideal. I just moved him up a little bit. Actually, that's fine because he's going to FR and apply the trap, and they're just going to take their turn and activate it. So that works out. The last blind stud there. Yeah, that worked out. Yeah, see, already 372% with 9 turns left with a Rem FR. You know, very underrated FR in my opinion. I think, you know, the 60% with echoes I think are perfectly fine. Like, I don't know why people complain. It's like, you just gotta look. With echo, you know, we're already at 450. And it's not like, people swear like, you know, that you need 999 gauge with like 8 turns left or something, or else the run's over. No, we have plenty of damage. The damage is not an issue. And especially after the end of this week when we get Astos, oh my god, damage is not an issue. I don't know why anyone will be complaining that damage is going to be a thing. Who do I want to really come forward? I think I want Golbez. I think Golbez is really cool. Like, I do have him greened. And I greened him, like, even when people were saying he was kind of like whatever, just because I thought his BT effect was actually pretty useful. And I think I want Deuce to come up, because Deuce is really cool. I think Deuce is pretty cool. We're just going to shoot up. That's fine. As long as your BT effect stays up, then we will be fulfilling the conditions for everybody, so it's not a big deal. It's like 5k with, or 5 million. How much is the follow-up? Another 5 million? 10 million? And Ace providing another 3 million total. Not too bad, 13 million. No, the off-turn damage doing what it's supposed to. We can like go into changed HP attack. Like just to burn turns on his BT, but I don't think that's a good idea. I actually don't think I have any of his EX buffs up. Not that they're great or anything. I'm probably better off just reapplying the traps with Echo. Yeah, I'm probably better off just doing this in all honesty. And then I'll max out our stacks on our BT effect finally. Yeah, you know, and on an FR that like people would say is pretty suboptimal, we're already at 700% with 8% left on the gauge with nothing really special to it, you know. It was kind of just 2 echoes and Rem's BT allowing these 2 to actually fulfill those conditions. Like, a Rem BT, definitely underrated. Definitely underrated. That shit's pretty good. And the blind studs are going off. I have no idea what's going where. We do need to refresh this soon. I'll do this, let's see, 7, 6, 5. I think I'll do it on Rem's next turn, because this is high turn rate. Yeah, it'll come up. And we should still have all the traps going off, or except on B. I don't think B is active yet to get the blind stud going. Like, this is where, like, the old school ace way to do it is kind of awkward, where it's like, if you let them take turns, it's kind of funky, because they're not always proccing. We can EX with Iris, but I don't think we've actually... Let's Revolution. And let's follow Ace. Because on Ace's turn, we could go ahead and Great Spiral. Or Mega Burst, and then just copy that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. We could also refresh traps again, because we have so many of them. Now they're doing 4 million AoE. I wonder how much DPS he's done overall, just sitting there. You know what, let's Mega Burst. And let's EX copy that shit. 18 million? Beautiful. We might not even need to, oh god, oh, we brought a Fujin, I think that this was like a... I think this was the team that had like Dorgan on it. And I was like doing a Dorgan FR Echo thing. So I think that's why that call is still there. Ouch. Oh, this guy ran out of trap. What to do now? I think we just LD. Just refresh that real quick. Tentacle knock Lamau. And I think we'll probably actually reach this in time. We're going to BT effect here, just in case anything bad should happen. I don't think this is like a super damaging BT finisher though. Like, I don't think it's like Aeriths or anything like that. Yeah, only 11 million AoE. It's like not great. I think she does actually proc her follow up afterwards though, which is like kind of unique. Oh no, she doesn't. Never mind. There's a lot of characters that don't. Oh, she did. There's a lot of characters that actually don't proc their follow-ups whenever they do their BT finisher for some reason. And that last turn is great because this is actually going to flip over. Nice Tentacle Lash. The protection between these two support characters, man, it's pretty good. Oh no, Execution. Blind Sub Lemu. So now we're really going to need brothers to do some heavy lifting here. Because I think it's doable. Okay, 13 million a pop. And I think LDs actually are bigger damage in terms of AoE. So let's hope this is enough. With the blind studs going off, maybe? 10%. And I think with Rem here, we just LD and pray. We just do hope that this is enough damage overall. We got pretty far regardless. $10 million AoE. And there should be another 5. Another 7. Oh my god, wait a second. So, now that we've done that, we EX and copy Rem. And I think this should be the fight. Oh my god, it did another 10? Iris is so fair and balanced. Oh my god, that was pretty nasty. That was pretty nasty. Alright, let's go. Alright, Rem, finish it home. I totally forgot that Iris could copy that damage even without the FR bonus. Oh, he's still alive by a little bit. Ace! Oh, Ace couldn't go. Oh. It's fine. We'll just do another EX. Wow, Iris is busted. Holy cow. Free 10 million. I didn't, we were just short at the end by 5%. But Iris making up that extra 4 with that EX. Copying the force time. That was pretty buff. Not gonna lie. But there you guys go. Green Crystal Quest number 2, I believe. And I think now we're actually going to go ahead and get our passive because we got 800 off this, surprisingly. Anyways, or no, I think it's 800 total. Oh, because I saved 100 from last time. Alright, let's go to the green crystal room. Let's see what passive I want. Alrighty, I'm at the green crystal room. And last time I ended up circling around U2. And this time we're actually going to go ahead and finish that off. And while we do, we also want the U1 passive. So we're actually just going to finish off this tree. And we're actually going to go ahead and cash in our greenstone. What is this called? Brilliance? Yeah, and now the next time we actually get 600, we're going to go ahead and just get this crystal passive U1. And from there, I might just go ahead and start going towards the defensive passive route. So I might go down into D3. And that'll cost me, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... 400 to get to this point. So it's not, you know, that much. It's like one whole fight. And the next fight should be 700, so we'll be able to finish this. And we'll have 100 left over. I might not even spend that. But there you go, boys. Green crystal number 2. We already got, you know, next week we're already getting another passive. 2 passives in 2 weeks? Not too bad. Or I guess I got lucky because these passives I wanted are fairly close. But there you go, boys. Take it easy.